Hey everybody, 47 Mark IV here, back with FTB's Revelation Pack. Alright, let's jump right back into Embers. We got stuff to do today. So back down here in our Ember area, and I spent a little time, fancied up the room a little bit. I actually think it looks kind of nice in here, I like it. So what we're going to do today is, I'm going to build that infusion process. But before we do, there's a couple of blocks not really going to use, but I wanted to show you. Just because I think they're fun. So the first one's this Hearth Coil. And if you ever wanted yourself a big old barbecue, this is the way you do it. Right? You barbecue with embers. So I can throw stuff on top of there, and it should be. This mechanical core is accepting ember. Let's just see. Yeah, got plenty of ember in this guy. I actually don't need to run it anymore. And it should cook up that pork chop. And there we go. Put it in the chest. So it's just it's a fun, I don't know, furnace, I guess. And the other one is this guy right here, the reservoir. So if you put the reservoir down, and again, I've got it on a mechanical core, so I have ports, and you add Caminite rings to it. So if I do this and throw a ring on it, let's see, will it show me? No. But I'll be able to do this. So I'm going to put a bunch of water in here just so I can look at it. There we go. So that ring made it a 40 bucket tank. And then I should be able to do that. There we go. And now it's an 80 bucket tank. I thought that was just kind of a neat tank. Let me just turn that off. But, you can just keep stacking these guys up one level for 40 buckets. It was something different. You want a big old dwarven tank? There you go. Now, in other packs where I can't shift and see the information up top, that's what this guy here is for, the machine accessor. This is what usually lets me shift and see things. So that's why that's on there. It must be because of the one probe that I can see everything. All right, so over here, I kind of rearranged our melter and our stamper. So it's just straight up. It's just straight melting and stamping. And what we're going to do today is we're going to get into, let's see, right here maybe? Yeah, right in here. We're going to get into Alchemy. And so I'm going to need this Alchemy setup here, which is this table, and it doesn't show it, but there's another piece here, and we'll go build those. And I already set up a process called the Cinder Plinth, and, we'll come back to that one. So what I'm going to need here is I'm going to need the Exchange Tablet. Let's see, right here, Exchange Tablet. So Dawnstone plates, copper plates, not really that hard. And then what's those other things called? Let's see, got to do it up here at Embers. Let's see if I can see them. Yeah, these right here, the Alchemy pedestals. So that needs a crystal, blocks of copper, Caminite stairs. You need 5 of these guys. And because I forget all the time, I'm going to take 5 signs with me right here. And now, we need to make a few more things. I've got to make this thing called Aspectus. So I need to make iron, copper, lead, silver, and dawnstone. So I'm going to need an ingot of each one of those. It might be easier to type ingot, right? So iron, copper, silver, lead, all right, and dawnstone. And what we've got to do is we've got to make a aspectus. And so I'm going to need myself a little piece of ember right here. And here's what we're going to do to make these guys. Let's hook up this line right here. So you to there. And I guess, I don't know, the bottom can come. Oh, yeah, I got to do this one first. Right here, the bottom to there. And you can go here. Now that's on. This one's on. I think these guys are already full. Yeah, they are. All right. So this is how this works. To make an aspectus, I'm going to take the material and the ember. I'm going to throw the material in the melter, and then I'm going to chuck a little piece of ember right on there. I actually chucked the whole stack in there. But then it should melt it down, transfer it, stamp it. There we go. Put it right in there. Shouldn't you stamp? Oh, I'm missing the stamp. I'm missing the stamp. I got everything but the piece I need. I need a plate stamp. Right? Okay, we got to go make a plate stamp. I knew I was short something. Yeah, let's come right up here. So let's just grab this stamp. Yeah, I got the old bar stamp, but we need this guy here, the plate stamp. Let's throw this guy in here. Cook him up. Ah, missed him. All right. Well, we'll grab the plate stamp. There we go. All right, and back over here. And throw them on there. Right? And now it stamps. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make each one of these. And I think it put the first one right in here. There's silver. And it's just the same process for all 5. So these are going to be kind of like, I don't know, indicators maybe of, hey, if you're looking for this certain material, this is the spot you would find it in. You just need to melt up the rest of these. Come on, melt it up. There we go. Stamp that guy out. Take this aspectus. And this is why I'm going to make some signs because, you know, copper and dawnstone, they look too similar. All right. Stamp that guy. There we go. One more to go. And, yep, got that. And we'll go set this whole guy up and, you know, start making some parts. All right, last one. There we go. And I don't have to take them out, but I'll take out my embers. All right, so I'm going to do this over here, I think. And I'm going to put down my exchange tablet, I don't know, right there maybe. And my alchemy pedestals, I'll just kind of stick them right here. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, so I'm going to stick my aspectus on the top of these guys. Right, there's lead. And I'm going to try to space these out a little bit. There's dawnstone. There's iron. There's copper. And there's silver. And for right now, yeah, I think I'm going to want to do this. So I'm just going to leave myself a reminder. That's lead. And see, I've already forgotten. What are you? You're dawnstone. All right, so dawnstone. I don't think the signs will get in the way. And you're iron. All right. You don't have to leave signs. If you're better at this than I am, hey, good. You know, don't make mistakes, right? And then this guy was silver. All right, so I got this set up. And somewhere here, I don't think that gets any ember, but I'm also going to need this other laser-looking thing. So let's go at embers. And let me see if I can find this guy. Not that. It's right here somewhere, not you. Ah, man, what's that thing called? I might have to look in the book here. You know, sometimes I just look in JEI and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'll totally spot it, except for I totally don't. Oh, there it is. The beam cannon. The beam cannon. All right, so then we'll grab the beam cannon, and I'm going to need a lever, and I'm going to need an ember receptor and a lever, and I'm just going to put this guy somewhere where everybody can reach him. Do I have any more factory blocks? Because that would be handy. I got about 7. That might work. And it doesn't have to be, you know, right over this guy. I just kind of, I don't know, the aesthetic of it, maybe. How about right there? And I'll put my beam cannon right here. And we'll give this guy some ember. Guess you're coming from that way. And let's see, get my hammer. And we'll let him start filling up right there. Yep, that'll work. And I'm not sure the lever in this spot. Oops, not that. I need to put a lever on this guy. I'm not sure the lever in this spot will actually work. I might have to play with that. I'm not sure. But we'll go ahead and we'll make something just so we can see the process. Now, what you're going to need is ash. And that's what I set up over here already. I got the cinder plinth with a hopper and a chest. And literally, I was throwing sticks in here. And, you know, we can get, let's get a stick. Right? So I'd take some sticks and I would throw it in this guy. It would smoke up and then ash would come out. And I put it into this item vacuum that I turned on with a lever and into the small storage crate. because that's kind of weird. Because I needed a whole bunch of this ash. Looks like rendering's doing something funny. And, that's generally the process of making it. So I wanted to do that ahead of time. All right, so what I would like to make here is, let's get the book, is I want to go, we'll play with this in a minute. I want to go over here and start making this armor, right? This ashen armor and maybe some of these inflictor gems. So to do that, let's go to @Embers. Yeah, right here. To do that, I need to make ashen fabric. So I'm going to have to get ash, string, wool. And so we'll put that down first. So let's grab, we've already got ash. Let's just grab a whole bunch of string and, we got the wool, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move some of this stuff out of the way. So string, wool, ash, right? And we've got to look to see what went in the middle. It's probably easiest in JEI. All right, so I need the ashen fabric, right? Right here. So wool goes in the middle, all right? So we'll come over here, and I'm going to put wool in the middle. Whoa, that's like a serious up. And then we'll click on the sides here. There's my string, and here's my ash. Okay, seriously? That is... Do I have auto jump or something on? Sure enough, I do. I wonder how that got turned on. That's kind of weird. All right. So now that we've got that, so now we got to see if we're right. And by that, I mean, let's just do this. Ashen fabric. So now you've got to guess. On these two, which looks like lead and iron, I need somewhere between 12 and 24 ash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 12, and let's see if I can get 12 here. I'm going to take 12, I'm going to take the minimum value on each, and I'm going to click it, into this one and into that one. And then I'm going to fire my laser. Will that work? Yeah, I was wondering if that... Oh, no, it worked. There we go. Oh, and I can turn off my lever now. So now it's going to infuse, and it's probably going to be wrong. And it's going to give me some alchemical waste right there, and that's going to tell me how wrong I was. So let's see. I was off by iron and lead by 2. Okay, I got you now. So we'll go ahead and we'll make that recipe again. Right, wool in the middle, string. Let's see, string. You got to click on the side for the sides. So if I did 12 last time and I was off, that means I need 14 this time. And, all right, so, yeah, I thought that was going to happen. All right, 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to take 14 and I'll put it on my lead and my iron. And I'll come back up here. We'll pew it with the laser again. Takes a second. Come on, dude. There you go. Oh, did you not have enough? Did I do something wrong? Maybe you didn't have enough ember? That felt kind of weak, honestly. Let's get an ember dial, see if I can see how much is in this guy. All right, nice and full. Right, you've got all your pieces that you need. String, wool, ash. All the asbestos are there. Okay, that's really odd. What am I doing wrong here? Did I not put them in there? Really? That seems odd. Right? Like, shouldn't you be... Okay, it shows 14 ash pile in there. Oh, it shows 8. I made a mistake. All right, so I need to put 6 more in here. I must have clicked the wrong thing. Right, now that says 14. Okay. All right, I was trying to fire it off below the minimum value. Well, at least now we know what it does or does not do. All right, so this should work. There we go, turn my lever off. And maybe a button would work better there, I'm not sure. And if this works, then it'll give me my ashen fabric. And I've got to do this process a bunch of times, and there it is. So that's how you figure it out, right? If you've got it right or not. Now, I understand I can cook this alchemical waste down, and I've never done this part before. So I should be able to cook this guy. There's my melter, right? I wonder if it has a use. Alchemical waste with a flat stamp. Oh, it'll give me back a ash pile. I don't care about getting back one ash. That's not really a big deal. All right, out you go. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to repeat that process a whole bunch of times. Give me just a moment. All right, so I got the amount I think I need, which is 16. And so now I want to make an inflictor gem. I actually want to make a bunch of these, but, we'll start small. So diamond in the middle, coal, dawnstone. All right, can do. Looks like I need some diamonds. Diamantes. All right, there's that. Here we go. So again, we're going to get this one wrong to begin with. Coal. Let's see, diamond in the middle, dawnstone, and let's see what it says for ash. All right, see, this is where I have problems. Dawnstone is shinier than copper, and that looks shinier. All right, so we're going to do 32 dawnstone, and I think this one's lead. Yeah, so the lead is darker than iron. I got to be sure. All right, 24 on the lead, 32 on the dawnstone. All right, so we can do this. There's the dawnstone, and boop, right? Being paranoid. 24 on lead, 32 on dawnstone. 24 on lead, 32 on dawnstone. All right, let's fire this off and see what happens. Now, it should be the same thing again. It should tell me, hey, you've made a mistake, which is okay. Because once you know the secret recipe, then it's that recipe forever. So all of the other, ashen fabrics I did was the same 14 and 14. All right, let's see what we've got here. I have to write this down. Luckily for me, I'm recording it. All right, there's my alchemical waste. So let's look at this guy. I was off on lead by 4 and off on dawnstone by 4. All right, well, that's not hard then. So if that was 24, it's now 28 on the lead. All right. I'm just about out of ash. All right, so 28 and 36 then. All right, let's put this guy back in here. And now that is the recipe for inflictor gems from now to forever. And the smaller one goes on the lead. All right, so 28 and 36. Fire it off. And I'd like to let's make like 2 of these, just for fun. So I'm going to need, hello? Thank you. I'm going to need some more ash. And this is why I made the ash ahead of time, right? I knew I was going to burn right through a bunch of this. So might as well take care of that ahead of time. And I'm going to get rid of this guy. It's just not worth that whole process just for one ash. That's a stick. At least that's my opinion. All right. Come on, dude. I want to make one more, and then we're going to sew it on. Yes, there's my inflictor gem. All right. And that's what I wanted about this armor, is it has a whole series of upgrades that's kind of fun. I should say kind of fun. It is fun. All right, smaller one on the lead. Smaller one on the lead. Right there. Fire. So I'll make 2 of these, and I'm actually going to make more, but I mean 2 just so you can see what they do. And then we'll come back. Actually, we'll probably make some of the weapons. We'll go do all of the stuff together. Yeah, come on. Fire, man, fire! I don't know why it's not firing. Oh, because you don't have any ember. Why don't you have any ember? You have plenty of ember. Why aren't you going? Because you're not on. Oh, and I hooked you over here. All right, so that was all it had. My bad. My bad. Right here. Right there. Oh, maybe I was going up here and I ran this guy out. Yeah, that's what I did. Silly me. All right, so you're probably going to take just a minute to charge up then. All right, well, I mean, we know it's going to work. So while we do that, I'm going to need a couple of other things. We might as well get this going. So I'm going to want a copper charger. I'm going to want a, oh, what do they call these things? It's like a cell? Yeah, a mantle. So we got our choices, a small or a large. The small can live in my inventory. The large has to be in my offhand. And this is like stored portable ember. So I'm going to put this guy over here. And you know, what we'll do is we'll fix this whole process here. All right, so you can get ember from this guy. Let's see. You're going to get ember from here, and you can get ember from there. There we go. Everybody's flying around. So while that does that, I'm going to take the small one, the jar, and I'm just going to click it in the charger, right? And it's going to do its thing. Why did I get alchemical waste? I made a mistake, that's why. Okay. Okay, no problem. Is this guy off? No, he's not. There we go. All right, I made an error. No problem. We can fix errors. Right, see, right here. Nope, that's not right. So shift, open hand. There we go. Take that off, put this on. And I'm pretty sure, let's see, it was Inflictor. And it was 4 plus. So 24 lead, 36 dawnstone. 24, right? Plus 4 made it 28, and then 36. I probably clicked the wrong pile in there. It's so easy to do. Right, you. I feel like, yeah, you got 28 and 36. All right. Fire away. I still got to make other stuff, so not a big deal. All right, so that's that. I'm going to get that one in a second. So I want to make some of these weapons, and I want to show them to you. So we're going to make all of this stuff. All right, so these Dawnstone tools, these are basic. I don't really need to bother with those. This one, I'm definitely going to make a blazing ray, and we'll go play with that. We're definitely going to make a cinder staff, and I'll show you the clockwork tools. I'm not really planning on making them or using them, but I mean, it's neat to see. So I'm just going to click out the clockwork tools, and then while I'm right here, let's click out our new armor. So there's my goggles. The goggles do nothing. And here's my cloak, and my leggings, and my boots. All right. Got all of that stuff. Hopefully this guy turned into, yeah, there's another Inflictor gem. So I should have everything I need. So I'm just going to dump out here just a little tiny bit. I want to keep the string on me. All right, I can dump that out. We can dump this out. We can delete our mistake. Cool. All right, off with the blue armor. And I guess you can go in here for right now. On with this armor. All right, let's see how we look. Oh, man! Look at that! I'm beautiful! Let's check out the back. Oh, wow, that's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so we got this. So all I need is my portable ember source, and we'll go outside. We'll have some fun. All right, so the mantle jar can live anywhere in my inventory. I'll go ahead and start charging the cartridge, and I'll show you all of the stuff that I wanted to do here. All right, so going outside, the very first thing is the armor. So this Inflictor gem, let's put it in our hand, and let's see, is the sun going up or down? Ah, the sun's going up. Let's see if we can find a creeper. And a creeper's really the thing that I want. Let's see, do I find any creepers? You know, I know that, I was just saying, I know that there's a mine shaft in here, and I can see creepers. Let's go see if we can find one. and sneak up on him. So I'm purposely holding this in my hand. And it might be a little dark in here. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. I don't see one this way. We'll head back to where we can see. We've just got to find one creeper. And it looks like I was generally headed towards them. Why is it whenever you want a creeper, you can't find one? Let's see. Oh, there he is! Come here, dude. I want you to do it in the light where people can see. Come on over here and blow up. Come on. Really? Do I have to let you out so you can come blow me up? All right, hold it in your hand. Let the creeper explode. Nice. All right, now we need to get out. Now we need to get out before we get dead. All right, back home. So if you see the difference between these two guys, attune damage, explosion, player. So I'm going to take my cloak and my gem and a piece of string. Hey, that should work. That should work. That's how you stitch it in there, right? Let's go, let's see what the manual says. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, or maybe it needs to be a crafting table. Right here. While holding your hand, it will absorb the type of damage by stitching one to your ashen cloak in a crafting table with a piece of string. All right. Okay, well, let's get a crafting table. Maybe it was just the way I was doing it in my inventory. All right, here we go. Crafting table. So if I do this, and one piece of string, there we go. All right, so now I'm explosion resistant. All right, and I'm going to take another one, and there is, oh, I know exactly where lava is. I want to become fire resistant. Right, and I know I've got the pendant, but I just want to show you. So let's come over here. Let's dunk ourselves in the lava real quick. Let's see, doop, just like that. And my inflictor gem says now in fire. So now what this is doing is it's reducing the amount of fire damage that I take. Right there, right there. So you can do this for all the damage types. Right here. Why is this fighting me? Why? It says I can do up to 7. Right? And if I do that, it'll take it off. Let's see. Inflictor gem. And maybe it's 7 stacked. Maybe it's 7 stacked. Maybe I can't do 7 different types of damage. That's all right. I guess I got to look that part up. I'm not sure about that, but we'll go ahead and put this on. All right, so the tools. Check out this axe. Now, these used to have special abilities, but they don't anymore, at least as far as I'm aware. But, I mean, it's a big old battle axe, right? So, it does a decent job. And it does 9 attack damage. This guy here, the clockwork pickaxe, let's go over here where there's some stone. Yeah, right in here. So, it's a standard pickaxe. Oops. Right there. Now, the grand hammer, on the other hand, just destroys the blocks. Hello? It must have been bees. Right? So nothing is left after it's done with the blocks. All right, cool. But these other guys are what I really wanted. I really wanted the Blazing Ray and the Cinder Staff. So, the Blazing Ray, you fire like a bow. And if I could see what is attacking me, it's got to be bees. Up right there. Hello? Pew! I mean, come on now. Who wouldn't want to have pew-pew laser power? Right? So that was a 3-shot. And I can actually just kind of click it here a little bit and fire. So, kind of fun. And then let's see if we can do this guy. Hey-ya! Look at the size of this fireball. Pew! Right? Just like that, and hit guys in distance. So, hey, have some. And does fire damage. There you go. So 2-shot. I don't know. It was just fun. I kind of like the Blazing Ray, just so I can, pew-pew all the things. Right? It makes for a really nice bow. All right, so that was kind of what I wanted to get done today. We've got all this stuff. I got to figure out this Ashen Cloak a little bit. But then, now that we got this, so basically we've done most of this with the exception of these 2 guys. And we've gotten a part of this already done, right? I got this done. This is the next level reactor. I don't really need to do it yet, but we're going to go in this direction right here. I'm going to make some ember clusters and some wildfire cores to make metal crystals. So let's go at embers right here. So this is just more infusion. So I'll make these up between episodes. And then that's more infusion. And there's the ancient motive cores. So it's really just doing the double infusion. And once I get that, let's see. Yeah, then we're going to make this guy right here, the Inferno Forge. Because this armor has kind of a leveling to it. And so I can add a lot of these special things onto armor and weapons and upgrade myself a little further. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So there you go. That's, I guess, part 2 of Embers for us. So I'm 47 Mark IV, and hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave me a like or a comment. I always look forward to seeing those. And then I will see you in the next episode.